Mindshift, the podcast about the surprising science of our inner world. Today, we're exploring a deeply human experience, healing while you are still hurting. We often think of healing as a destination
Right.
where pain no longer exists, but what if that's not the full story?
It's a crucial distinction, Ben. We're sold this myth that healing is a clean, linear journey.
Hmm,
And when our reality is messy, full of good days and sudden, painful setbacks, we think we're failing. But the truth is,
yeah?
empathically, healing happens inside the hurt, not just after it.
That really resonates. I remember a friend, we'll call her Sarah, who was just so heartbroken after a breakup.
Okay.
She told me, through tears, she said, I must be doing healing wrong because I just can't stop feeling sad. She saw her pain as a roadblock.
And that's the first concept we need to flip. Healing isn't a straight line.
Right.
It's more like a spiral staircase. You may feel like you're circling the same old pain, but each time you revisit it, you're doing so from a higher level, with a bit more strength and insight than before. That feeling of discomfort isn't a sign you're going backward.
Okay.
It's often a sign your nervous system is learning and growing.
So when you finally set a boundary with someone and you feel that wave of guilt and fear,
Yes,
that's not a failure?
that is the work. It's your brain and body recalibrating
Wow.
from old survival patterns to new, healthier ones. And this isn't just a metaphor.
No?
It's a physical process. It's rooted in what we call neuroplasticity, the brain's incredible ability to rewire itself.
How does that work in practice? I mean, can we really change the way our brain responds to pain?
Absolutely. Think of it this way. Chronic pain or trauma carves a deep, well-worn path in the forest of your brain.
Okay.
It becomes your automatic route. Healing is the hard work of forging a new path. At first,
Yeah?
it requires conscious effort. Maybe instead of immediately reacting with anger, you pause and take a single deep breath.
You're literally bushwhacking a new trail.
Exactly. And neuroimaging shows us that with practice,
Hmm.
this new path becomes the default. Interventions like mindfulness have been shown to physically quiet down the amygdala,
The fear center.
which is the brain's fear center, while strengthening the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for wise decision-making. Your brain is actively trying to heal itself.
That gives me so much hope. It shifts the focus from just trying to, think positive,
Exactly.
to knowing you are tangibly rebuilding your inner architecture.
It's profound, and it connects to what your friend Sarah was experiencing.
Right.
The tears, the grief, that's the process. The research of Dr. Brené Brown teaches us that vulnerability is the birthplace of healing.
Wow.
When we numb our pain, we also numb our capacity for joy. We have to be willing to feel.
It also brings to mind the work of Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor.
Yes,
He taught that we can endure almost any suffering if we can find meaning in it.
that's the ultimate transformation. And the meaning doesn't have to be grand. It can be as simple as, this pain is teaching me what I truly need, or surviving this is making me a more compassionate human. When you can hold your pain with curiosity instead of fighting it,
Yeah,
it stops being a tormentor and becomes a teacher.
I love that. But let's get practical. For someone listening who is in a moment of overwhelm right now, what is a first step?
Good question.
How do you sit with pain without being consumed?
Consumed. You need an anchor, something that brings you back to your body and the present moment.
Okay.
One of my favorites is the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique. Wherever you are, you just gently name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can physically feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste.
You're pulling yourself out of the emotional storm in your head and back into the physical world.
It does, almost instantly. An even simpler one is to just place a hand over your heart. Just feel the warmth, feel the gentle pressure, breathe into it. You're not trying to erase the pain.
Right.
You're creating a small, safe space for yourself right in the middle of it. You're reminding your nervous system that in this exact second, you are okay.
So the big picture is this. Healing is messy, and that's okay.
Your brain is your ally, physically rewiring itself to support you.
Exactly.
And allowing yourself to feel the pain isn't a sign of weakness, it's the very heart of the healing process.
Wonderfully put. It's about building the courage to stay present with yourself, no matter what you're feeling.
Now, here's a question we'd like you to think about. What would change in your healing journey if you treated your pain not as an enemy to be defeated,
Hmm.
but as a wise messenger trying to guide you home?